Hey guys, I hope you had a brilliant start to the week or end to the week whenever you're watching this video. I hope that if you pressed on it, you wanted to relax and take a little look at some chart work and explain what ANKR actually is. So I'm going to do exactly that just for you. Now for the start, I'm going to do a little top-down analysis of ANKR, starting off with the weekly time frame on TradingView. So I'm going to guide you through a few different processes of how I personally do my technical analysis and how I make conclusions based on the info that the chart actually gives us. And after that, I'm going to explain what ANKR actually does and why I believe it's one of the largest tokens out there with the largest potential. Because if we head on over to CoinMarketCap, not Coinbase, so CoinMarketCap, and not this pleasure coin. This is actually some coin that I purchased a long time ago and I'm just waiting it to skyrocket, so you can take that as advice or no, but I'm not a financial advisor and you should do your own due diligence. But what I wanted to show you is ANKR itself. Now it has a market cap of $600 million, and bear with me, you can purchase it at a lot of the largest exchanges in the world, which you can see here: Binance, Coinbase, KuCoin, and more. But this is too little. This is way too little for a coin with this capability. So now I'm going to show you why, but let's start off with the weekly time frame. The first thing that I can see is a nice uptrend line. Now obviously I didn't just spot this, I did because I have experience, but you don't have to spot it right away. You can just practice a little bit and you will be able to see things like these later on. Then we do have a nice zone of resistance on the top, which forms somewhat of a double bottom and push the price down below. Now also another thing that I can see is a nice zone of support in this area, so we could say that ANKR is consolidating between the $0.05 mark and the $0.18 mark. So a very nice consolidation in price after a very nice uptrend. So you could say that, after the price moves up, it suddenly starts consolidating, and the most likely thing is for it to start moving down afterwards. And you're right, that is one of the potential scenarios when it comes to ANKR. But let's dive into the lower time frames and see what we can see right here. So we can see the same consolidation on the daily time frame, but until we break down from below this support, there is no more further downward movement. And even if we do move towards more downside, the next significant zone of support I'll be waiting for the price is the $0.02 mark approximately. So right here we have a significant zone of support, and in case we do break down towards the downside, this is going to be where the price is going to be pretty much caught, right? But it's too early to make that decision right now, because what we did with the price right here is something very nice. It's a classic break of lower highs and lower lows. Now let me remove these drawings just so I can plot this out for you so you can understand a little bit better. You can plot out downtrends either with a trend line, which is not too clean in this place, or you can notice the lower highs and lower lows that a downtrend is creating. So these are lower highs and lower lows. And what happened right here? Well, we broke the series of lower highs. Let me clarify. So what happened was we had a high, we had a lower high, and we had a lower high, and then we had an even lower high, right? And what we did right here was break the previous lower high. What does that mean? Essentially, it means that we're in a downtrend right here, but once we break it, we're actually in an uptrend, because right now we're not making a lower high and a lower low. We're actually making a low and a higher high and a higher low. So at this point, I could expect ANKR to create some sort of a support around this area right here and push price even more towards the upside, as it is being squeezed by the 200 period moving average as well, which you can see acted as a support at previous cases for this coin in the past. So right here you can see the 200 period moving average, this yellow line, acting as a nice zone of support on the daily time frame. Now on the 4 hour, we can see the price pretty much rapidly went down after this break of the previous lower high, but that's only a good sign. We break through it, right? We broke through it, we came back down, we're finding a newly found zone of support, which I can plot a little bit better at this point. And what I'm going to be waiting for right now is another sign of a reversal. So a double bottom forming right here or something along those lines would be phenomenal. Also, let me check my fib levels. And yes, as it turns out, we're respecting our 50% fib level very perfectly. So right here, if we create a head and shoulders pattern, inverse one, and then break the high and then continue moving up, or if we create a double bottom and continue moving up, anything goes. So that's it when it comes to the actual technical analysis. I wouldn't find any point going into a lower time frame than this for the time being, but I'm going to keep you guys updated on a weekly basis of what ANKR is doing and potentially finding some good opportunities. So stick around, subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy this little analysis, because I will be posting my charts on the YouTube channel in the form of, those little pictures and everything, so I can update you every single day on when we see good opportunities on ANKR. Now, lastly, when it comes to ANKR and what exactly it is, these guys are trying to promote and make the new generation of platforms, apps, and services more private, secure, reliable, and censorship resistant by cutting out the middlemen around the world. So no more banks, no more people controlling your data, no more of that jazz. Basically, the whole idea is decentralization. So participating in, building on, and using blockchains and protocols made easy and accessible for everyone. And these guys have a lot of connections around the world to make that happen. So improving user experience, streamlining processes in Web3, the ANKR token as well, which acts as a payment method, and in the staking protocol plays a huge role, so you can leave your ANKR to make a percentage average reward for yourself for each year, which is in most cases a lot higher than interest rates offered by any bank at this point in the world. The marketplace allows for easy access to an array of blockchains and the ability for users to provide staking nodes as well as developer nodes to earn rewards for their time, and also democratizing Web3 for everyone. That's not too important right now. You can see a few of their technical achievements, such as integrating 50 plus protocols on the ANKR platform, introducing the enterprise services, creating these custom node UIs for easy deployment and management. And by the way, if you don't understand what nodes are, what management is, what all of this stuff is, ask me down below and I will make a separate video about it. I just need enough people interested. Even if 2 of you say yes, I'm going to make a video about it, because I'm really trying to teach you guys all of this experience that I've engaged in and learned over the years in cryptocurrencies. Now, what is next for ANKR? Introducing and rolling out of the STKR protocol, Stirker like ANKR. Okay, so this is going to be a good one as well. Not entirely sure what's going to happen, but I really look forward to it, right? And I'm definitely going to cover that as well. We have launch of Ethereum 2.0 node services, so it's going to be faster and more efficient, integrating new blockchain protocols and a further improvement of security measures. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you did. And for now, let's wait and see what's going to happen around this area for ANKR. My say is that we do have a very nice zone of support around this area, and we should be rebounding towards the upside unless, and this is one big unless, as you can see right here, Bitcoin continues moving downwards. So if Bitcoin right now decides to break out from this structure right here towards the downside, I believe ANKR is going to follow downwards as well, unfortunately. Even though it's a gem of a project, unfortunately, a lot of these altcoins are just following Bitcoin. So thanks for watching. I'm not a financial advisor, and anything you do invest is on your own liability, and you should do your own due diligence. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.